Hello everyone, welcome back to another 22 Mystic Shop reading. Hope everyone's doing well. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. So it helps the channel to grow. Okay, today's reading is going to be all about how to get unstuck. So we're going to pick 3 cards. Then you can meditate on the 3 cards. There will also be some earrings that I have handmade that I will post in my Etsy shop, 22mysticshop.etsy.com. They are handmade by me. If you want to pick those up, they will be available. There's only 1 of each. Okay, they're custom. So available as they're available, and then they won't be. I am in college right now, so your purchase does support my channel, myself, and my education. Okay, just throwing that out there. Okay, and then I'm going to be posting the 3 timestamps for the readings in the comment section below. Okay. Alright, today we're asking how to get unstuck. Now, I do want to mention this could be in regards to work, career, relationship, finances, emotional, mental, spiritual, maybe even religious for some of you. Okay, so it's like that stuck, stagnant feeling. How can we get unstuck? Okay, pile number 1 is going to be the peacock's tail. That over here. No, we'll let them drop out. I felt like pulling those, but let's see what comes out. All right, let's have our cards flip out. Okay, looks like we're doing 4 piles today, so I'm gonna have to select another earring. Okay, let's listen for a minute. Okay, that's gonna be pile 4. Okay, what? There's 5. I don't feel this. We're not going to do 5 piles. Okay. Pile 2 is going to be glass. Pile 3 is going to be Pluto. And pile 4 is going to be Luna with Moon. Okay. So, let's create a little bit more space here. I feel that there's people going through different things here. It's probably why we have more piles. I also did not record yesterday. Okay, so pile number 1 is going to be the peacock's tail with these earrings that are handmade by me. They do have a yellow shell, glass beads, acrylic beads, and these acrylic dinos. Okay, you can pick those up at 22mysticshop.etsy.com. That is pile number 1. Pile number 2, we have glass, and your earrings that go with this reading are these rose quartz with, I believe this is either like acrylic or something. These are nickel-free wire posts, okay? And they do have, I believe that this is a glass bead at the bottom. Okay, one side does have a little bit bigger of a circle on it than the other side, which is cool for kind of like dimensions. Okay, so if you want to pick those up, 22mysticshop.etsy.com. That is going to be pile number 2 with the glass. Okay, pile number 3, these earrings are not vegan. Okay, this has a bone bead. Just throwing that out there. Little etched bone beads, I believe from India. We have some glass beads, and we have amethyst here. This is a sterling. No, it's not sterling. This is a silver plated earrings. Okay, silver plated. Okay, that's going to be your crystals that go with pile number 3. That amethyst. Okay, since we have an extra card with a moon card for Luna. You still see it on the screen? Yeah. Okay, let's grab a 4th pair because I was only planning 3 piles. Okay, let's do these ones. All right, I'm gonna sign them right now. Okay, these are handmade by me. 22Mystics shop. These are handmade. Okay, so pile 4. Your earrings have silver plated posts. Okay, they also have amethyst. Okay, silver plated. They have this amethyst. They have, I don't remember what this is honestly, but it's some type of pearl. I don't know if it's you know, simulated, or I don't know, something from the ocean though. There is glass beads here, and then this has a gray moonstone. Okay, that's what this big chunk right here is, gray moonstone. Okay, these do come with the little stoppers as well. So if you resonate with pile number 4, this is what your crystals and your cards look like. All right, everybody. So let's get into pile selection. So meditate here for a minute on your cards. Choose your pile. Again, pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. And when you have decided on your card, okay, then go ahead and click on it and we'll go into your reading. We are going to use one deck as the clarifier today, so we will use this one in your reading. Okay, we are going to be using the Black Cat Tarot. So let's pull some tarot cards. All right, so we're going to pull all the cards first. So at this point, you can click your timestamp below in the comments, and I'll see you in your reading. Or if you want to stay and watch me pull your cards, you are more than welcome to do so here. Pile number 1. May our cards flip out, please. Okay, pile 1, pile 2, let's get pile 1, one more card. Okay, I'm pulling 4 cards. Okay, pile number 3, please. Okay, 4. Whoa. All right, let's get into some oracle. Alrighty, today we're asking how to get unstuck. This is a timeless pick a card reading. Pile 1. Pile 2. Pile 3. Pile 4. Pile number 1, please. Okay, 1. Pile 2. Pile 3. And pile number 4. How to get unstuck. How to get unstuck, please. How to get unstuck. Pile 1. I don't like how that big chunk came out. Let's try again. Pile 4 is gonna get both of those. Pile 1. Pile 2. Pile 3. Pile 4. Alright, everybody, that concludes oracle pulling. So, at this point, we're just going to shuffle the tarot one time. We'll shuffle it in your reading as well. Let's go ahead and clear the deck with some incense. Have it off to the side. I think it's a Palo Santo incense. Alright, so this is our tarot we're using today. Now, let's go ahead and put pile number 4 to the side. Pile 3. Right, I will be reading with my little smoky quartz today. We're going to be using the guidebook, by the way. So I haven't started pile 1's reading yet because I want to see that we are open to the correct page for the peacock's tail. Okay, if you chose pile number 1, okay, then you chose these dino shell acrylic and glass silver plated earrings that are handmade. You also chose the peacock's tail. Welcome to your reading. Okay, so today's reading is all about how, let's put these on the side. How can you get unstuck? Okay, this is a timeless pick a card reading. I want to get started with what the peacock tail means to kind of set the tone here. So I do have the guidebook out. So if you chose pile number 1, welcome to your reading. Okay, to go deeper, it says, watch the movie The Wizard of Oz to ponder 1,000 eyes. Okay, this is a sacred image in alchemy. This indicates that you have shifted from single to multi-perspective. Or if you are feeling stuck right now, in whatever form you feel stuck, you could need to shift from single to multi-perspective. This is a great achievement. The alchemist has opened 1,000 sets of eyes instead of one. They have discarded black and white thinking and allowed the full spectrum of colors, nuances, and solutions to come into the fold. Creative solutions to complex social and political polarities can be found in this sacred space. The force field of possibilities has opened, and the alchemist has entered a new paradigm belonging to multiplicity, dimensionality, and inclusion. Utilize this perspective for positive change while it lasts. When falling back into black and white thinking, as any alchemist will do, envision the splendor of the peacock's tail. Each feather contains a shimmering universe of possibility. Okay, that's beautiful. Okay, so I am being called to describe what this looks like in my life. Okay. I also want to say, this is just my experience. So some of you may resonate it with this, or you may not, or you may want to come back to this, like watch this video, pile 1, and then it may make sense to you in the future, and you may want to come back and watch this when that occurs. So I feel like I'm planting some type of seed of awakening in your consciousness by telling you my experience. So when I read and heard the message in this card from the guidebook, the Peacock's Tail, this is like experiencing and viewing and visualizing and encountering and your consciousness going into different dimensions. Okay. This is also like, for me personally, in my human form, the experience of having a consciousness of multidimensionality and multiplicity can be really intense for me, because I can tend to view things through other people's eyes, through other religions, through other cultures, and at times I can personally get lost in the multitude and the vastness of these different dimensions. Okay, so while I think that this could be an expansion of consciousness that is very beautiful to see and know and accept, I feel like the message here for you, and also possibly for myself, is don't get stuck in the vastness. Okay, don't get stuck in the multitude, okay, in the multidimensional, because ultimately you still have to tend to your 3D personhood and human existence. So let's see how to get unstuck. Okay, let's start with your oracle. Okay, Thumbelina with expectations. Okay, one thing, I feel like this reading I'm going to be sharing about my experience, and then you can take it how it resonates or not. Okay, I don't like how that light is hitting. Okay, so I feel like you could get stuck at times in expectations. Okay, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. So this could remind you that because other people have different views, life experiences, they could have other expectations, or you could. It's kind of like there's a form of letting go of expectations could open your mind, and like the Peacock's Tail is about different like options. Okay, so try to get into the energy of releasing expectations, because you may find that when you attach yourself, your consciousness, or an outcome or experience with someone to a certain expectation, that can be the root and or cause or root cause of suffering. Okay, we have this focus card. Okay. Number 33 could resonate, or you could be 33. This is a sacred marker. Okay, it's almost like right here. Okay, so focus on your path, focus on going down this path, focus on getting into nature as much as possible. We also have a lot of trees in this other card. Some of you could have actually found a peacock's tail, or if you want to tap into some synchronicity, visualize yourself walking down a path or going on a hike, walking to school, walking to work, or just going on a nature walk with your dog, or for some of you, your cat. Visualize yourself. If you want to take part in this experiment for synchronicity right now, go ahead and close your eyes. Visualize yourself walking down the path, whichever one you know, or it could be unknown if you're going somewhere new. And visualize yourself stumbling across a peacock feather out of nowhere, okay? Out of nowhere, and it's just laying there. You swoop down and pick it up. Others of you, you could, like if you're in a major city, you could find that someone is at a vendor's stall selling peacock feathers, or like a bouquet with a peacock feather in it, okay? And you could decide to purchase it. Others of you are going to find this feather on your path, okay? And set that intention. Ask the universe to deliver this peacock's tail to you and show you synchronicity. This is a cool reading. Okay, you can open your eyes now. That part of the experiment is done. And just kind of let go of when that occurs for you. We have the crystal dragon, sound and color, new healing modalities, rainbow ray, and frequencies. So you could be listening to new frequencies. Okay, that could help you get unstuck. We're reading about how to get unstuck. So you can find that some frequencies help you to focus. Okay, some of you, it feels that someone here could identify with ADHD or ADHD traits. Okay, we have the mountain. Some of you could feel like the mountains are calling you. Okay, for a couple of you, you could be kind of like afraid of nature or afraid of going out in the mountains. Maybe someone expects you to go and you kind of don't want to. So just like listen to yourself, but if you're open to a new experience, if you're not like a mountain person, I don't know, I get this feeling that the mountains are calling you. Okay, you pulled this card with the solar plexus chakra, radiant illumination. The solar plexus chakra is the radiant center of your being. It holds the vibrant spark that brings your passions to life. Enter this space to step away from playing small. Unworthiness, the idea that you are taking up space, and insecurity-based competitiveness. Allow yourself to be attuned to the abundant life force that resides at your center and be energized, motivated, and fueled with inspiration. Bring forth more of what you wish to birth in the world. As you discover a deep and real sense of empowerment, you can confidently lift others in celebration, harmonizing differences and shifting hierarchical paradigms into collective co-creation. Okay, so to get unstuck, you could want to let go of expectations, let go of limiting beliefs. Okay, I feel shadow work needed here around unworthiness. Okay, and I feel a need to collaborate, a need to let go of we'll just say competitiveness, I believe. Yeah, insecurity-based competitiveness. Okay, so pause the video, write in your notepad on your phone, or write down shadow work around insecurity-based competitiveness. That is very much feeling like something you could have focused sometimes, maybe too much on being competitive, especially if you're in a competitive workplace or sport, is what I'm hearing. Okay, so you could want to write that down and tap into that. Okay, we do have the teacher card, how to get unstuck. You would do well to read more and otherwise learn about those who have worked diligently to attain what you seek and succeeded. This came out recently in another reading. Maybe you selected that pile as well. Okay, so it's time to learn. You could want to tap into self-development teachers if you're not already. Or maybe that's why you are here. The shadow work journal would really help you if you're not already into that. Okay, you do have the 8 of Pentacles. I'm being told you could benefit in group settings from listening to and putting yourself in the shoes, seeing through other people if you're not already, seeing their point of view, seeing what their plans are. If you are in a teacher or leadership role, it's very important at this time for you to kind of slow down and get to know your team more. For those of you who work with others, okay, it's going to help boost your career is what I'm getting. That could help some of you get unstuck. Coming into balance, collaboration, justice, doing things more fairly. Especially if you get a little bit cutthroat with like competitiveness. Okay, 7 of Wands. It's time to let go of defensiveness to get unstuck. Okay, so I feel like shadow work maybe around greed. Okay, and this is like, what do I want to say about this? It's not like putting down those traits about yourself. It's like those traits may have benefited you like in childhood or in another time or been like inherited traits. But right now, those traits in some way could be sticking you up. Okay. I heard stick it to the man. I don't know what that means. Yeah, so doing the shadow work and focusing on yourself, raising your vibration, listening to teachers who can help you unlearn unworthiness. I just feel like it's letting go of this vibe of competitiveness and hierarchy. Ultimately, we are all souls having a human experience right now. So just try to remember that other people, especially if you're in a leadership role, you could be a CEO, a team manager, a team lead. You have your stuff to get done, but you know, your employees are real people with their own stuff going on. So just like try to remember that, tap back in that way. So let's clarify here. How can you get unstuck? That felt like too much. Okay, how to get unstuck. Pile number 1, how to get unstuck. Okay, we have the Emperor. Logic and organization will increase your success. Take charge of the situation. Accept a leadership role, structure, and discipline. Okay, so also what I'm saying right now, remember in the beginning I was like, this may resonate with you in another time. Okay, so this is planting the seeds. Save this video, come back to it in like 6 months, in 4 months. So some of you are in a leadership role now, others of you will be in the future, or you could be offered a leadership role at this time. Okay, accepting this leadership role is really going to help develop you and to see through other people's eyes. Okay, it's giving me the energy of like, say you're just on a team and no one wants to take the leadership role. Your manager's like really pushing you to take this leadership role and you're like, no, like I don't have experience. I don't want the responsibility. Okay, this could push you into a new area of learning and focus and learning new things, and you don't know how this experience can affect you in the future in a positive way. So my advice, take it or leave it, would be to accept a leadership role if that is being offered to you. Okay, we have seeds well planted, efforts or investments that will be rewarded in the future, the need for patience, a time for resting and planning for the future, unnecessary worry. Okay, some of you could be having financial worries right now. I'm really getting the energy here of getting into investments. So seek the proper financial or legal advisor for that. What is this? An unwise choice. There's a better way that will make you happier. Avoid people who lack integrity or who have questionable motives. There's a message here. I don't feel like it's going to be for everyone, so take it how it resonates. Leave it if it doesn't. There could be a energy here of illegal investments, of gambling, okay? Something that doesn't feel quite as authentic in your long run. Okay, maybe you get short-term success but not long-term. So you may want to tap out of that energy if that resonates for you. Okay, how to get unstuck. Compassion, accomplished, charismatic, grounded, a time of success, financial security and prosperity, everything turning out beautifully, a supportive parent and spouse, a good person to work for. Okay, so some of you could be wanting to switch jobs. You could have already applied somewhere else for a new management position. Okay, if you have that experience already. I feel that that's coming through for you if that's you. A supportive parent and spouse. So some of you could have kind of been in this gray area financially. What I mean by that is like doing maybe unethical things or things from a lack mentality. As you clear up your game, here's what I'm hearing, your supportive parent and or spouse comes in. Or for some of you, maybe you are shifting into the parent role to be more supportive, or finances coming in to support your family if you are already a parent. Others of you, your parents could have already passed, or maybe like you were orphaned as a child, so you never had supportive parents. You're going to be a financially stable parent should that be on your path. Okay, some of you could meet a spouse at a new job. Okay, what else? Okay, we have this Queen of Cups coming in, I feel. It says loving, compassionate, psychic, self-sacrificing, deep psychic insights, caring for others, but forgetting to take care of yourself. Trust your intuition, a deep love of family and friends, follow your heart. So I feel that this psychic, intuitive, supportive partner is here. This could be a feminine energy. It could be male or female, depending on what you are and what you resonate with, like gender-wise, okay? But it feels like a feminine energy coming in. Protect what you have created. Be prepared, never give up, ask for help, environmental activism, and animal rights, okay? Some of you could be wanting to get into that field, if that feels right. Or your new partner could actually be someone into that. So for those of you who are looking for a new partner, if it feels right, if you feel like open to adopting a new pet, you may meet someone, a new spouse, like at an adoption event or at a animal or environmental fundraiser if you don't work in that career field. So put yourself out there in a new way. Okay, we have the release card. Endings that lead to new beginnings, the need to release situations or people that hold you back, and spiritual transformation. So another way to get unstuck is to release people holding you back. For some of you, I'm getting release the fear of your spiritual path if you feel kind of like fear in some way. Okay, we have sensitive, open-hearted, inexperienced, moody, messages regarding relationships, new emotional experiences, a romantic encounter, social invitations or events, and heightened psychic abilities. So you could be a psychic, or you could meet someone who propels you on your spiritual path. Okay, some of you could, like, your moodiness could get you stuck for some of you, okay? So look into ways to boost your mood, whether it's yoga, exercise. I like valerian root. That's like a natural herb. So you can, what's the other one? St. John's wort. Okay. If you take medication, like, or whatever, like, seek professional advice. Okay. But I'm just going to throw those out there. I'm not a medical doctor or anything like that. So ask your medical professional about valerian root or St. John's wort. Okay. That could assist you if you're feeling like moodiness going on. Okay, we have a sculpture here. Do what you love, recognition for the highest quality of work, especially creative, why can I not say it? Creative endeavors. being paid well for your craft, working well with others, and excellent reputation. Okay, so the more that you get emotionally balanced, the more that you help to see things through other people's eyes. Or if you are an artist, if this creative card really resonates with you, it could be showing people the multiple and multitude of dimensions that you see you could share through your art. Okay, that could really help here. Help others to see what you see. So we talked about a lot of different things to get unstuck, and some people could be feeling stuck in multiple ways. So I'm really feeling the need for you to just like get into meditation, get into nature, check back with this video in like 4 or 6 months, because some messages here will resonate more with you at that time. And be open to step into a teacher leadership role, a creative director role. For some of you, please use your gut feeling, but maybe ask for guidance to shift yourself into relationship mode where you are open and receptive to a partner who is going to kind of show you your pros and cons and where you can improve. This person could be a teacher for you, maybe a spiritual teacher, maybe help you open up energetically or psychically. Okay, so that's all I have for you, pile number 1. Sending you a lot of light and love on your journey. Let me know how this reading resonates with you, and I will see you in your next reading. Goodbye. I do see the sage sitting over there, so let's get into a little energy clearing. We'll get into pile number 2. Alright, let's reshuffle the deck, and we'll shuffle it in pile 2 as well. Cut it up. Okay, I feel good with that. Alrighty, if you chose pile number 2 with these rose quartz lead-free earrings, which are handmade by me. Okay, and if you chose this glass card, welcome to your reading. Alright, we'll put this to the side here. I'm hearing this Chingy song. It's like, I like the way you do that right here, right her. Okay, I don't know if that's gonna resonate with you somehow. Okay, we have how to get unstuck. Let's get into the guidebook first. Okay, how to get unstuck. I should have pulled your guidebook up first. So let's flip to your page real quick. Okay, page 147. Like the way you do that right there, right there. You guys work in the club? You don't have to, but someone here could work in the club. I'm here and I'm at the bartender. I'm at the bartender. I'm at the bar with her. Someone here could be a bartender. See how these songs resonate as we get in here. Okay, we have transparency, focusing. Go deeper. View Robert Smithson's sculpture, Map of Broken Glass. In parentheses, it says Atlantis. To ponder, the sand becoming glass. Glass transmits a sacred exchange between the alchemist and their work. Through the glass vessel, the alchemist sees their work, and the work sees the alchemist. What was once clouded in confusion becomes focused. What was once veiled becomes obvious. How are you currently seeing the world? What is your perspective? The glass card can be thought of as the gift of true perception. It's easy to slip into an old mode of seeing, particularly someone else's, so hold steady to your new alchemical lenses. Their power is mighty. Puts a clear barrier between the observer and the observed. Okay, so someone here could feel stuck seeing through someone else's glasses. That could be a romantic partner. It could be a workplace. It could be some type of view that someone else holds that you are kind of like vibing with. Maybe it's not your own, but it feels like you could be feeling trapped in someone else's perspective. Okay, so let's ask how to get unstuck. Fairy ointment, the sight. Okay, you could be a seer. Could resonate as being a seer for some of you. Okay, we have the mystery. Interesting. It's like a log, but it also looks like a crystal kind of. Mystery, glass, and the sight. Okay, for some of you, this is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Some of you could be having psychic visions or dreams, and you are actually seeing through someone else's eyes. Okay, for some of you, it's many different ones. And for some of you, it feels like it is one. You don't know who it is. You're seeing through their eyes, but you don't know who it is. I am getting a quantum entanglement. Okay, some of you, this could be a divine counterpart. You're seeing through their dreams or through their eyes. Others of you, it's like you're channeling spirits or something, but you don't know who it is or where they are. Some of you could kind of go to sleep, wake up in another timeline kind of thing going on. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. And then others of you, it feels like you are in a relationship or a toxic work dynamic or something like that, where you're stuck seeing through an actual, human person around you. You're stuck in their perspective instead of your own. Okay, you have this card here. Diamond, Heartseed, Crystal, Golden Age Wisdom, DNA Activation, Lemuria, Priestess, Awakening. Okay, so some of you are High Priestess going through awakening. You could be waking up to your psychic gifts. This could also be a past, present, or future on your timeline. Offerings. Okay, some of you could be into like ancestral worship or leaving offerings for spirits. Doesn't have to be, but you could actually be getting visions of your ancestors doing that as well. Okay. Okay, you have the healing card. Okay, this is weird because this is two different decks. you got a Lumerian card from both decks. So you could have Lumerian past life, okay, Lumerian DNA in your history. You could be a yogi or identify with being kind of a fairy or fae energy. Or if you read cards, if you're just wanting to pick up cards and you're not sure about it, if it feels right, you could want to pick up a fairy deck. Okay, the one I'm seeing, I don't actually own this deck. I've never worked with it. But in my mind's eye, the one I'm seeing is by... I don't actually know the name, okay, but she makes these cards, okay, the little doll baby cards, and she has a deck, I think it's called something Fae, and it's by Jasmine, what is it, Beckett Smith, or Griffin Smith, or what is her name? I love her card. It's, sorry, I said it wrong. Look up, okay, for some of you who want to read cards, look at the decks by, I don't know if you can see it, Lucy. It's not looking that good. Okay. See, this is the artwork. I don't know if this fairy, it's not this deck, but there's a deck by either Lucy or Jasmine. Okay, look up those names. There's a deck that is called something Fae, and it has a fairy on the front. For those of you who are wanting to read oracle cards, I'm heavily picking up that deck for you, if that feels right. Okay, so let's get back into your healing card. The Lumerians were healers, naturally intuitive and accustomed to navigating energetic-based realities. We all have natural healing abilities that are advanced when we deepen our energetic awareness. When we perceive the world beyond the more well-known senses, we start to receive information and wisdom different from that which stems from intellect. By tapping into life force consciousness and using this abounding energy alongside focus intention, we realize that anything is possible. Extend the margins of your awareness, revisit a situation from a broader perspective or higher vibration with a focus on healing. Perhaps the issue is simply an outdated or limiting perception placement. You have the ability to align to a fresh new timeline inspired by wholeness. Okay, so how to get unstuck is going to be by energetically jumping timelines and doing a quantum leap. Okay, leaping out of, for those of you who feel like you're in someone else's seeing through their eyes, it's quantum leaping into a reality where you are seeing through your own eyes. Okay, so look that up. Quantum leaping could be on your path. Okay, we have the healer. You could be a healer. You could need a healer to help you get unstuck. You could be working with healers. You and possibly someone you care about need to be healed from the effects of past traumas before things can be resolved to your liking. Okay, so working with healers is really going to help you. And then it also feels like I'm getting a sibling. Okay, I feel that you are a female, but you don't have to be, but feminine energy for sure. It feels like you have a sibling who maybe has gone through the same trauma as you. You could both want to consult with a energy healer, whoever you feel called, or whatever that form takes for you. Others of you could be wanting to take classes to become like tarot readers or oracle readers. So listen to yourself on what you feel called to. It definitely is giving like past life energy reader or past life healer yourself. And it could be like needing a DNA activation of some sort. Okay, we have 7 of Swords. I'm hearing that someone did some sneaky shit. There's some perspective also for some of you, especially if you're younger in like your human life right now. You can not realize or be aware of operating from someone else's, like for some of you this perspective could have been like parents. You could not be aware. King of Swords. You could not be aware of operating from and seeing through this perspective. It's like, I'm getting the analogy of like the rose-colored glasses for some of you. Okay, we have the High Priestess here. And the Star. So you're going on your healing path. Ask yourself the way to get unstuck. Ask yourself who is blocking you from moving forward. If someone is actually blocking you from seeking healers, that could be a form of abuse, okay? Or someone's blocking you from like seeing a doctor. Just gonna throw that out there. Seek medical attention or professional psychiatric help where needed. Okay, some of you could want to work with a psychotherapist. Some of you could need to book a tarot reading. Someone here could need to work with I don't know, what is it, like a shaman or like a, I don't know what the name for it is too. Someone could want like a yoni steam or be interested in a yoni steam. That could help. So seek out, if that feels right, seek out a practitioner in your area who offers that, or kind of like learn about it online. Be careful with that. But like if you talk to someone who works with that kind of energy, that could actually really help you. All right, let's pull some cards. How to get unstuck. So you're on this High Priestess healing path. You're either needing to be healed, or what you learn on your healing journey is going to help you unlock some mysteries in your DNA is what I'm getting. Okay, we have taking the next steps, bold and ambitious choices, partnering with others who share your dreams, expanding your plans, continue to move forward. So even if you're taking baby steps right now, doing research mode, okay, keep moving forward. Trustworthy, honorable, devoted, cautious, someone you can completely trust, a situation that is safe, a solid romantic relationship, hidden but well-intentioned emotions, a charitable benefactor, and seeking a counselor. So it feels here like you could either need to talk to a male counselor, or you could have a supportive partner who kind of knows your story. Someone could be helping you out financially right now. Okay, it feels like a trusting man here, or the need for you to find one to help you get unstuck. Okay, you could be an artist. We have do what you love, an excellent reputation, being well paid for your craft. So definitely get into your arts and crafts right now. Okay, you're going to be making likely like spiritual tools, or like I make, you know, spiritual jewelry. You could do something like that. Okay, we have the Justice card. Be impartial and objective. Stand up for what you believe. Try to see all sides of a situation. You will win if your position is one of integrity. If there's something legal going on, I get that you're going to win. Just stay honest. Seek out proper legal advice when needed. Okay, enjoying the fruits of your labors, hard work that has led to a luxurious life, buying yourself something special, happily and successfully self-employed, enjoying your solitude. I feel like this is in the future for you. I feel, or like this could be past, present, or future for you, but I feel you living in like a gated place. It looks like there's a vineyard down here. Enjoying your solitude, buying yourself something special. If you're able to, or someone wants to buy you like a new outfit, or you're gonna buy yourself a new dress, I'm getting yes on that. If it's in the budget, yes. Look at this other beautiful dress here. I get someone needs a new dress, or to gift someone a dress. Planning for the long term, abundance from past choices, pride in the success of your labors. Be patient as you decide what is next. Okay, so be patient with yourself. Just know that you end up successful, wealthy, and happy. Okay, so baby steps towards that timeline if you're not on it now. Wishes come true. Your dreams become reality. A magical time of life. good fortune, faith in the universe that all will be well. So to get unstuck, really maintain this faith that all will work out for you. Okay. We're going to go for the bottom of the deck and the top. The bottom of the deck, we have seeds well planted, efforts or investments that will be rewarded in the future, the need for patience, a time for resting and planning for the future, unnecessary worry. So let go of any worry. Okay, wish fulfillment is on your path in this lifetime. Okay, we have the ego card. The illusion of being trapped. So some of you, we're talking about how to get unstuck. Some of you, it's an illusion. It's your mind. It's the ego. Accept responsibility for your situation and then make choices that support your path to happiness, addictions, or unhealthy habits. Okay, you could be a high priestess who is breaking the chains of generational trauma, addiction. Someone here could be an addiction counselor. A couple of you could be the people who are watching who are stuck in addiction, who are ready to let that go. Today could be your day to check into rehab. That's not for a lot of you, but a couple of you, that's a timeline jump, checking into rehab. If you're having severe addiction issues with drugs or alcohol, today could be a good day to check into rehab for someone here. Others of you, you could have had addiction issues in the past. Some others of you, it's just that this is an illusion of being trapped, you know. Make choices that support your path to happiness, okay? Also, baby steps. For some of you, it's like, what is my next best step? Okay, what can I do today? What can I research? Who can I learn from? Who can I book an appointment with? Ask yourself all of that kind of stuff, because it's time to see through the lens that you create. You can also create the lens that you see through. Okay, so let me know how this reading resonates with you in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. It will help the channel to grow. And I will see you in your next reading, pile 2. Goodbye. Alrighty, if you chose pile number 3, we're going to be getting into your reading. We'll shuffle. Alrighty, if you chose pile number 3, you picked these amethyst with bone, silver plated, handmade by me, 22 Mystics Shop earrings. You can pick them up at 22mysticsshop.etsy.com while supplies last. That is a one-off. Okay, I only made one of those. And you chose this Pluto card. Okay, we're going to start off by getting into the guidebook. And then we're going to get into your oracle readings. Today we're reading about how to get unstuck. This is a timeless pick a card reading. Could be, you know, career, finance, relationship, mental, emotional. We'll see what's up, okay? 101. This is a general pick a card reading, so take what resonates, leave what does not. Alright, you did choose the Pluto card. So, the underworld, power, compulsion. Pluto's realm is one of deep and undeniable power. Known as the planet of the underworld, Pluto has a captivating effect that pulls us into its depths, leading to all things excessive and dissonant in nature. I want to mention, I don't think that this deck is very old. When is this published? Because here's the thing, guys. Let me know in the comments section below, is Pluto a planet or not? This is 2022. Okay, so what I want to mention here is that, okay, we're not going to get into is Pluto a planet or not, but let me know in the comment section, because I remember people being like, Pluto's not a planet. This card is saying Pluto is a planet, so let me know if it has been replanetized or what's the vibe. Okay, if you want to go deeper here, watch the movie The Labyrinth to ponder the miracle of the small things. Okay, we also have images of the resurrection, possession, the Sacred Heart, birth, sex, and death are all symbols of Pluto's volatile energy. When this card shows up, know that everything will be amplified as if through a live wire. It's all about power and maybe even addiction. Though Pluto's force field can be ruthless, this tiny planet pushes us towards necessary growth. When we follow its mesmerizing pulse, we are taken into the depths to be changed. There's no point in pretending that the underworld is not at work. Admit that you're in it and find the support you need. Not making it worse is a big accomplishment. Okay, so for someone here, your message is going to be to get unstuck. Your first step's going to be not to make things any worse, okay? So this reading's serious. We're going through some shit here. Amplification is a powerful alchemical operation. Notice what thoughts and speech you amplify throughout the day and adjust as necessary. So try to get into this energy of observing your thoughts, where they're coming from. In palmistry, it is said that the energy of Pluto resides in the mound of the hand above the heart line and below the headline. Locate your mound of Pluto. Okay, so if called to, you could want to get into some palmistry here. I don't personally know much about that. You could want to learn palm reading. That could be a cool distraction from like this compulsion going on here for some of you. Okay, let's see what's coming through. I am just really enthralled with this energy. If you have anxiety, we have that amethyst here with those earrings. So you could want to pick up an amethyst. Okay, look into the metaphysical properties of amethyst. That could help if you're into crystals. How to get unstuck. We have the dancing princess with enchantment. Okay, someone or something, or a drug or a person, whatever your drug is. It could be an object, it could be tarot readings, it could be lots of different things. Ask yourself, what are you enchanted by, or who is enchanting you? Okay, we have I feel like it's a partnership. Okay, whether that's work, a coworker, a friend, a family member, someone you're in a romantic connection with, okay? Aquamarine and white lily, go with the flow. Divine mother, detach. Someone could need to detach from their mother here. Okay, if you're having a codependency here, or someone's mother could be an addict, or you could be a mother who's an addict. You could also be like a father watching this reading who has a baby mama who's an addict. Okay, so Let's see how to get unstuck. It feels like not making things worse. So if you're dealing with some type of partnership, whatever that form of partnership is for you at this time, there's a need for you to detach and go with the flow and not to make things worse, okay? We have forest tears. I feel like someone is working with a wounded feminine, or they could be working on healing their own wounded, like mother wound, okay? So different things going on here. Okay, we have sacral chakra, core of creation. Revel in your present moment and feel deeply into your senses. The sensuality of being alive. Then, the breeze on your skin. The scent of damp earth. The feeling of aligning perfectly into the temple you call your body. This card is about diving into the depths of the present moment, where all your faculties are available for divine creation. Nothing is left in the past or caught in the future. All of who you are unites in a moment of ecstatic conception. Let yourself drop into passion, intimacy, and loving connection with whatever you are birthing into the world and with whomever you have chosen to co-create. So your message, whether you're in a relationship with this person or not, it's to create a loving connection. Okay, it says some of you could be about to have a baby or about to give birth, or it could be like giving birth to a new project, a new business with someone you are co-creating with, okay? So go with the flow here. Don't make things worse. We have the Siren card. Allowing yourself to be distracted from what you should be doing leads to procrastination, avoidance, and needless problems. So ask yourself what that is for you. It looks like it could be a female. We have Queen of Cups or a feminine energy. The Knight of Cups. Okay, you have some Siren here. Four of Wands. Yeah, it feels like someone in a relationship. Three of Wands. It feels like someone keeping you trapped, or I heard tracked by some form of, like, it could be magic. It could be someone with really powerful eyes. Ask yourself, what about this person is similar to your mother? Ask yourself, in what ways is this person manipulating you? In what way are you allowing that? In what way? An example too would be someone like, this could be you or someone doing this to you or for you, like someone providing you with drugs or keeping you hooked on something, or a person definitely using a child as, I heard, bait for someone. Okay, so how to get unstuck. So if you're stuck, this is a web. Someone's stuck in a web here, some type of partnership, likely romantic, but doesn't have to be. It could be business. I'm being guided to tell you to look at the pattern, okay? Is this self-destruction? What are you allowing here? What are you creating here? What are we creating here? Do we need to create something new? Do we need, for someone I heard, do we need to put down the pipe? Okay, it looks like today's reading, some people, if you feel called to more than one reading too, like check out some other ones. Okay, in this video, if you felt called to more than one card in the pick a pile. Okay, so how can we get unstuck? Negative thoughts manifesting into real challenges, fears surrounding money, reach out to others for assistance, poor timing for becoming self-employed. So some of you could need to sober up and get a job. Okay, some of you, if you are a business owner, timing could be off for this business. Okay, fears surrounding money. Some of you could think if you leave this partnership or relationship, you could have real money issues. An unwise choice. There's a better way that will make you happier. Avoid people who lack integrity or who have questionable motives. Okay, we're getting that one. Okay, someone here could be in a wheelchair or have a mental or physical disability, either you or the person you're in a partnership with. Okay, the good you do comes back to you, an unexpected inflow of abundance, borrowing wisely or paying off a debt, sharing your wealth with others less fortunate. Okay, so don't make bad choices is what I'm getting here. And you are shifting, when you shift out of the energy or thoughts keeping you attached to whatever this partnership is for you. When you detach from that, it brings in an abundance of wealth for you. So it's almost like you're getting this, like, you're attracting this like negative karma. Your fears of like being alone or on your own in some form, I feel like are holding you back. Okay, we have brilliant ideas that may need refinement, overcoming obstacles with faith, and everything will work out. Communicate clearly and concisely, remain objective. Okay, there's a need to communicate here. Okay, you may need to ask for like financial help, paying off a debt or something like that. Applying to jobs would be good. Some of you moving into a sober house. Okay, go to rehab, move into sober house. Like some of you are going to have to work the steps or the program. Okay, we have the star. Have faith, the future is bright, dreams come true, positive changes that bring an end to challenging times, the light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, so no, you can get stuck. Okay, please know and take on the energy that you can get unstuck from whatever this is for you. Okay, we have the wheel. With this song, I always hear the song. It's like the wheels in the sky keep on turning. A fresh new start or the end of delays, sudden or unexpected progress, a very positive change in your life, travel, or new vehicle. Okay, so some of you, as you start making these changes here, you have a new vehicle coming in. Unexpected progress. So I'm getting that as you start making healthier decisions, you start getting this unexpected progress coming in quickly. Okay, so those of you that have a child, please communicate clearly and concisely with the child. Let them know everything's gonna work out. Okay, especially if the other partner is using this child as a bait or dangling the carrot in front in some way. Communicate clearly with your child about what is going on. Okay, don't make any false promises. But for a lot of you, I feel a child involved here. Conflicts with others caused by opposing opinions. Walk away from drama unless the situation is really worth your time. Then stand up for yourself. Very ambitious people. So I feel that I'm speaking to a man. It's time to stand up for yourself. Choose your battles. Don't make things worse, okay? Too much going on, stress caused by many positive opportunities, unexpected events or rapid changes, the ability to multitask, business travel. Some of you could get into trouble when you're on these like business trips is what I'm getting. Okay, some of you, it could be a good time to be like a good girl or a good boy. Someone is heavily in your energy, could be manifesting you. Okay, so just be aware of that. Get into some type of psychic protection if you can. Okay, we have a windfall of abundance, wise counsel or good fortune, an exciting career opportunity, a lucrative contract, significant purchases like a home or a vehicle. Y'all, this vehicle is coming in. As you step into your power, take your power back, okay? New vehicle for some of you, new home. Some of you, new contract, a good fortune, a new career, business travel. Okay, I'm hearing the whole enchilada, okay? The bottom of the deck, we have the illusion of entrapment, a lack of self-confidence that makes you feel helpless, being afraid to take action, take responsibility for your life now. All right, that's pretty self-explanatory. Okay, you're not stuck. This gate doesn't have a lock on it. Okay, you can just walk out. So that's all I have for you. Truthfully, you're not stuck. Okay, so the first step of getting unstuck is seeing through that illusion, telling yourself, I am not stuck. You might want to write that down on a sticky note, put it on your mirror if it's safe to do so, and write down, I am not stuck. Okay, don't make things worse. Okay, don't say, if you're a really mouthy type of person, don't say some stuff that's going to make things worse. Don't be afraid to hurt someone else to get back on track in your own life, okay? With that forest tears, a partner could really pull that or threaten a lot of negative shit. Some of you, yeah, they could go through and actually, like, they mean it when they do that. But I just feel like when you allow that, it just kind of keeps feeding into this negativity and this cycle. And if you have children, like, you don't want your child to grow up thinking that that's okay to pull that. So definitely a counselor. If you're able or willing to, get a therapist, focus on your sobriety, and then, you know, how to detach from this person, how to cope with co-parenting if that resonates. If it's business, you might have to talk to someone or watch some YouTube videos of people who have gotten out of this situation that you are in, how they did it, what they learned, what to do, what not to do. Okay, you may need to seek assistance in doing something that you have never done before. Okay, we're saying we're really proud of you. The main thing is you are not stuck. Take on the energy of believing that and do not make things worse. Okay, pile number 3, let me know how this reading resonated with you. I will see you in your next reading. Right, if you chose pile number 3, you chose the silver plated, ocean vibe, glass beads, amethyst, and gray moonstone. If you want to pick these up, go to 22mysticshop.etsy.com. I only made one of this pair of earrings, so they will be there as supplies last. Okay, they'll be there till they're not. Okay, today's reading is all about how to get unstuck. Okay, pile number 4. Welcome to pile number 4. Okay, you chose the moon card with Luna. I'm hearing something about Luna Lovegood. Okay, if you're a Harry Potter fan, or there could be something here about Luna. You could be a fan of Luna Lovegood. Okay, we're heading to page 85 in the guidebook. How to get unstuck. What do we need to know about the moon? Okay, this card is about mystery, receptivity, intuition. Notice what stage the moon is in when you do your readings. Okay, so you could be a reader for sure. New moon and full moon can be particularly potent times to do readings, but all the moon phases offer a unique energy. You could be studying the moon. Okay, it's time to ponder the center of the moon. To go deeper, practice yoga. I don't know how to say it. Yoga Nidra, the subtle art of dreaming awake. The moon has a cooling and soothing effect of the psyche. In a reading, think of this lunar card bringing a sense of ease and stillness to the surrounding cards. The moon represents the mother of all mysteries. Once a month, it slips into the full spotlight and then quietly disappears, only to initiate the cycle again, gifting us with the message of impermanence. The moon reminds us we are in constant transition, a continual process of letting go. It is the yin principle, one of listening rather than speaking. This card may initiate a time of rest and restoration is in order. Or that, sorry, it didn't say in, it said, let me reread that. This card may indicate a time of rest and restoration is in order, or that new depth of spiritual practice calls. Dreams and memories may be especially vivid. The gates to the liminal realm have opened. The alchemist's task is to be receptive to its message. Be patient, though, as the moon speaks in the language of symbols, and deciphering its messages takes time and receptivity. Magic is afoot. Sink into it, sweet child. Okay, so you could be learning symbols. How to get unstuck. I feel like it's getting into card reading. Okay. If you are not interested in reading cards, this may not be your pile is what I'm getting. But let's see how to get unstuck. Okay, libertarian. Some of you could be a politician or into politics or live in Washington, D.C. or something. We got perception. Lava stone and red hot poker. My body is a safe space. Transmuting, breaking down barriers and realizations. Garnet and lady's mantle. If you're into crystals, you could want to pick up a garnet. Okay, we have womb healing, sexual power, and sovereignty. Okay, you could be a womb healer or want to book a womb healing with one. We have drought. Okay, someone could have had trigger warning, some type of sexual trauma. Okay, someone could be feeling a sexual drought for others of you. Okay, or your body not flowing. If you are a female with a you could be getting into menopause. For some of you, your body could be going into menopause. If you're resonating with this, there's this deck called Sacred Cycles. It's an oracle deck. I'm seeing that deck right now. Someone could want to work with that. Okay, if that feels right. We have high heart chakra, ecstatic bliss. This card taps into the blissful oneness we feel as we drop our edges and protective containers. This is the place where we feel held and seen, enough to flow into oneness, where the eternal part of me meets the eternal part of you. This is the selfless state where our higher selves commune to illustrate our perspectives on how we share, gift, and lift others in our joyful overflow. Consider your life purpose by exploring what allows you to give in joy. Okay, so asking yourself, it could be like redefining what brings you joy. Okay, or some of you, like if you used to be like very sexual and now you're not, or something happened to shift you into not feeling that way, it is time to realize that this could be some type of cycle, or you could have some type of cycle with your body. Some of you could have some type of womb, maybe illness going on. Okay, maybe like consult a professional. But what I'm getting, like, only take this if you're already diagnosed, but I'm getting like someone could have needed a hysterectomy. Maybe you had, say, cancer. Maybe you had some of you could have endometriosis. Okay, I didn't pronounce that very well, but like you could have body things going on, okay, within your womb space. For some of you, some of you could have like severe menstrual cycles. Others of you, it's like the opposite of Stella got her groove back. It's like you just are not feeling it and your body's like doesn't feel that way. For some of you, you could have been like prescribed antidepressants and it has killed your sex drive. Like that's the type of energy I'm getting. Whether it's due to medical, or it's a cycle of your body, or it's trauma related, or you're at a natural age where your body's kind of going through menopause or some type of shift. I would highly recommend speaking with a herbalist right now, okay? After you go to your medical professional advice, go to a professional herbalist and let them know what's going on, what symptoms you're having. I feel like you could benefit from a natural herbs in some form, okay? Okay, we have the angel card. You may soon encounter a person or event that will benefit you in ways that seem to have angelic origins. You may be called to be an angel. Okay, so you could have earth angel energy. Others of you, if you're shifting careers, or you got some inheritance, or you have some time on the down low here, you could actually want to shift into a herbalist. Okay, you can go to schools. Some people are not going to know this. You can get an official certificate, or I don't know what it's called, but you can actually become certified as a type of herbalist, or I think it's different than naturopath. I'm saying that weird too. You may want to go to school to be a herbalist though. Okay, take it or leave it. Okay, Four of Pentacles. How do you get unstuck? Okay, Five of Wands. Struggling here. Struggling with stability in some form. If you felt called to another pile, you might want to check that out too. Got the Ace of Cups. This Ace of Cups looks very Two of Cups to me. And the Page of Cups. Okay, I feel that the changes you're going through or have gone through could affect the relationship you're in. You know, this could be past, present, or future. You could feel called to leave a relationship or marriage to go on your healing journey. Some of you could definitely benefit from talking to a therapist, okay? Especially if you're having relationship issues due to body changes or a trauma you experienced, something like that. Okay, look up the metaphysical properties of the gray moonstone. You could want to pick up a garnet or gray moonstone. It's a good time for you to take an art class or gardening class or start a garden. Okay, for some of you, I'm getting like, you know, woman in her mid to late 40s or 50s, but you don't have to be. You could be younger with some type of health issues or, you know, issues due to trauma. And what I am getting here is just like the need to redefine what brings you joy. Okay, definitely the need to express yourself is here. Okay, I would do that through painting, through a new school occupation. Some of you could even want to go to medical school, okay, or become a nurse. I'm also hearing a registered dietitian. So you could be in those fields and want to switch, or you could be wanting to get into a new field. Okay, cool. Some of you could want to design a deck, an oracle deck. Now, how can you get unstuck? I feel like it's through expressing yourself, through talking to someone, through getting professional help, speaking to a herbalist. This has come out in almost every deck. An unwise choice. There's a better way that will make you happier. Okay, avoid those who lack integrity. Decisive, focused, driven, defensive. Review your options carefully. Choose intellectual responses to challenges rather than emotional. So if you're feeling overly emotional due also to like trauma or medical changes or natural changes, try to detach from that, because you want to tap into, like, you don't want to make sudden emotional changes. That's why I recommended speaking to like a therapist, because if you're feeling heightened with emotions, you don't want to make rash decisions. Okay, so we have children or childhood, revisiting old dreams or plans, romanticizing how things used to be. Someone also could have gone through changes with loss of a child, so my condolences if that's you. So getting into inner child work is really going to help here. Don't focus on the negative. Don't focus on things not turning out the way you anticipated. Everything happens for a reason. Look for the hidden blessings. Forgive yourself or others. Journaling could really help. There's some recovery planners on Happy Planner. I love Happy Planner. So I think it's happyplanner.com. I don't get paid to endorse them or anything, but you might want to get a recovery journal if you feel called to. Okay, get into child work, get into inner child work. Some of you also could be a social worker. Okay, we have enthusiastic, optimistic, creative, impatient, news of exciting opportunities, allowing your creativity to soar, do things that fuel your passions, finish what you start. Okay, take that how it resonates. Okay, you have options. You need to make a choice here. So some of you could feel stuck with too many options. So stop procrastinating or overanalyzing. Get clarity on what you desire and move forward. Too many options and or addictions. So if you want help looking at your options, you can book a personal at 22mysticsshop.etsy.com. If you want to book with a therapist, find a good one. Find a psychotherapist. Don't overanalyze things right now. If you're feeling emotional, don't make rash decisions, okay? Really express yourself here in whatever form feels right, and that's going to help you to get unstuck. If you're feeling indecisive, you could want to do some shadow work around that. So let me know how this reading resonates with you in the comment section below. Thank you so much for being here today. I'm wishing you a lot of light and love, whatever you choose. And I will see you in your next reading, Pal 4. Bye.